Hello. So my name is Ben, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate a Java program that is to solve a problem. That is to guess a 12-character secret key using a guessing algorithm. The keys is composed of the character that is M, O, C, H, and A. So let's dive into our program. So in the first thing I want to talk about is the secret key. In this secret key, for the sake of the video and for the sake of testing, I create a random generated key guesser so we can have a different key each time we run the code, and we can see how many times it guesses. So for the main part of our program, that is our algorithm. So I'm gonna talk about the description of this algorithm first. So so in this part, I'm gonna talk first about this description of this algorithm. So we use an array to count to keep track the frequency of each character in the guesses key. This approach significantly reduces the number of the guesses needed, making our algorithm efficient. Um, we also use a method called replace char. This allows us to change character one at a time in our guesses. So for each guess, we can make a new guess and check how many characters are correct. So the strategy of our program here is about making the smart decision based on the result of each guess. So if changing a character does not increase the number of correct matches, it means that this character is not right and we should try a different one. We keep track of which character and position we are changing with the two variables, that is the char index and the char int. There is also a clever twist in our method. Once we figure out the exact number of a character that is in a secret key, we don't guess that character anymore. So for instance, if we find out that the M appear 3 times in the guesses key and we identify all 3 positions, we won't use the M in our future guesses. So now let's go to the coding. So first, in the start, we have a for loop. So this for loop will guess the secret key that have the same character, and so we have 5 character right here. So it will guess 5 guesses. So for the first part of the while loop over here, so we go into guess every letter from the begin to the end. So so we have the method called the replace char that change one character at a time based on the char index and char int. Uh, so next we have this logic right here. It adjusts to the guess based on the number of matches. That is the next variable from the guess method. If the next is less than the previous, it implies the current character to a char index. If the next is less than the previous, it implies the current character at the char index is incorrect. Uh, it then try the next character. If the next is equal to the previous, um, it continue with the next character in the letter array. If the next is greater than the previous variable, the correct character is found for the current position, and the method character eliminate is called to update the count array. So below here we have the main thing I want to talk about is this thing. Um, so once the character is correctly identified at the position in the key, the character eliminated method is called. This method displays the count of the current character in the count array, and by the decreasing the count, the algorithm effectively uses up the ones concurrent of that character. So when the count of the character went to 0, it means that all the coordinate of that character is in the secret key had all been identified, which means uh, in the next guesses that character will no longer exist, and we should not guesses those character. So, for example, if the letter M appear 3 times in the secret key, and the algorithm has successfully identified all of those three M letter, it count in the count array becomes 0. So, which means the algorithm will then skip the guessing M for the remaining position. This approach significantly reduces the number of guesses that needed to be correctly identify the entire key, and it also significantly improve the time efficiency of the algorithm. So next I'm going to make some run for our code. So our code it run from between 20 to 35 guesses, but we have not seen any guesses that are above 40. So I'm gonna run for you to see. Okay, I think I touched something in this. Okay, code is good now. So here we can see 36 guesses, 37, 31, 28, 31, 19, 25, 24, 30, 27. So as you can see that the guesses average around 20 and 35 guesses, and I see that is those guesses is pretty good. So that is the end of our video demonstration. Thank you for listening.